Morning, happy Tuesday. Hope you're all doing well. Today is Tuesday, May 19th. It is 68 degrees and the high today is supposed to be 90, low 63. And I don't know how long I'm gonna stay out here in this car with the air conditioning off. Okay, so I was editing the video this morning and I'm gonna put up about Pigeon Forge. Well, Gatlinburg mainly. I mean, most of it is Gatlinburg. I just drove through Pigeon Forge. Anyway, I don't show you everything we do. As I've told y'all before, there's just some things I'm not showing on camera. I mean, I show you where we eat. I show you inside one of the distilleries, moonshine places, whatever you want to call them. And that's about it. It was a short trip, so there wasn't a lot to do. Now, we rode through the park, but we didn't get out because we just didn't. We wanted to get to the room, and we were able to check in early, which was great. And the room I booked through booking.com, and I was gauging it between two hotels. Now, the other one would have been a little bit less, maybe, if I remember correctly, but I decided as long as it was under $200 a night and the rating was good, then that was what I was going to go with. This hotel, the Blackberry Inn, I had always wanted to stay in because it's right at the edge of town or the edge of the parkway, and there's several restaurants around there. Of course, I should have made reservations. I mean, we went to Howard's, which has been there forever. And if I had really thought about it, I would have made a reservation at the Park Grill. But I wasn't sure what Dave wanted to do. And, anyway, Howard's they don't take reservations. So it was just, we had to wait about 45 minutes there. But we got steaks and everything. And you'll see that in the video. And they were delicious. You understand why they've been there forever. It's not, it's casual, but it's still, when I say pricey, it is the going rate for a steak in that area. Now, to some people, and y'all know who I'm talking about, it would be probably outrageous. Oh no, I would never pay that for myself. No, he would expect a woman to pay for it. But anyway, I'm just putting it out there. I'll just go ahead and say how much we paid with after tax, and they add some fees onto it because it's a tourist town. And the tip, it was $125.02. And that was for both of us having a ribeye steak and all that. And we both had drinks. I had Diet Coke. He had unsweetened iced tea. So we didn't go with just water, which water is fine, but I like a Diet Coke with my meal. That's the way I've always been. And I almost got a margarita, but I decided no, I didn't. I'm still not I'm saving a margarita for where I'm going next. Let's just put it that way. All right, now, what do I want to talk about today? But I'm just telling you that video will go up probably tonight. I'll put it up, and it's about 9 minutes long, but it's just some, but it's not going to be this big long drawn out vlog like I see some people do. All right, so we're going to we'll talk a minute about Tim. I still get this one. There's always going to be one comment about wanting me to, you can't find nothing else, or can't you talk nice about somebody? I talk nice about people all the time. And it's just that you concentrate on the negative is the way I look at it. This person, not you, the audience is this one person. And of course, I've never seen the initials before or whatever, so I can only imagine who it is. Anyway, I did watch Static Campervan Man, Scott, last night. And, of course, he talks about the gas prices in California, which I can imagine. But he had a beautiful view. He had went to the casino to get gas, and evidently it's cheaper there. Excuse me. And he had a beautiful view. Of course, he talks about coffee. I love to hear him talk about coffee because he gets so excited. And of course, he talked about a mirror. And of course, I made a suggestion on where to go look for mirrors. And then I watched The Adventures of, oh, I can't see what it is, but it's The Adventures of Clouds and Skies or something like that. I will link the channel below, and so you'll know. Anyway, she's in the same area as him, but of course she has a different spin, and she showed some beautiful photography. She's a nice older lady, and she's very positive, so I think that some of you would enjoy her. Now, I don't know if she lives in a van or she just travels the area. I don't know. I haven't got that deep into her yet. I've only watched one video, but I do think, okay, it's Beth Clouds and Sky. That's her name. So there's the good stuff. 2 channels to watch that I feel are worth watching. Now, some people don't like Scott or they don't understand Scott, and that's okay. I know he's not everybody's cup of tea. As neither am I. Okay, Tim. I just watched the one video he put up last night, you know, talking about Blockbuster and, you know, just stuff from the, you know, talking about the 70s being the old days and all that stuff. I still don't look at 70s as being the old days. I don't look at it as oldies. I just look at it as it's the music that was popular in the 70s and 80s. I just don't look at it that way. And then when he talks about Blockbuster, I think, well, that was just a thing at a time. Just like today, smartphones are a thing. So, I mean, it's this constant, everybody's going to have a thing. He's so obsessed with AI. And, you know, I'm just not that obsessed with it. I like to play around with it. Do I think it's going to take jobs? Yes. But I think it's also going to create jobs. It's just going to be, it's the typical cycle of life. Yes, it will take some jobs, but it'll make some jobs over here. You just got to learn to be able to go backwards and forth. And, you know, if it takes your job, you learn something new. Or you try to find something that, you know, that you want to do. Anyway, that's the way I look at it. Of course, he bought another umbrella. And, of course, he had to make sure it was rainbow color just because, you know him. He does anything he can to get us to talk about him. And I'm giving him what he wants. I'm talking about him. Also, I noticed his attire. These shirts. Now, Dave wouldn't wear these type of shirts, and that's fine. But I look at them and I'm thinking, they're kind of giving me a Miami Vice. I'm like, he really is watching my videos. He really is. And then he starts talking about hotel rooms. So, and I thought, well, I haven't put up, though, where I stayed at. Or I don't think I did. But anyway, I first thought, well, did he see where I stayed? Then I thought, no, he didn't, because I haven't put it up yet. Because he's probably going to say, oh, I would never pay that much. Well, I didn't even tell you how much I paid. I told you it was under $200. It was. I can tell you right now, I paid, after taxes and everything, $162. So, I would rather pay $162 than, and it's nothing, no shade toward Motel 6 or any of those others. But I'm talking about in that area. In the Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge area, you've got to be selective. Because if you choose some of these $30 and $40 hotels, that's what you're going to get. And I will also link RaysontheRoad below. I'll try to remember their video of them reviewing Howard Johnson's in Pigeon Forge. And you'll see why you don't go with $30 rooms in that area. Just putting it out there. Now, of course, he wants his rooms for dirt cheap. And hey, he can have at it. But I've had dirt cheap rooms, and I've had medium priced rooms that are clean. You can tell they take pride in their job no matter what it is, and that's what I saw at the Blackberry Inn. It's not sponsored, but I would definitely stay there again, just like I would stay there at Margaritaville. Now, if Margaritaville had not been so pricey, of course, that's where I would have stayed. I would have stayed at the one there in Gatlinburg, but it was about $150 more a night than where I stayed. And no, I'm not going to pay that unless I just have to. And chances are I'm not going to pay that anyway, because if prices would have been that high, I wouldn't have gone. So, just putting that out there. Now, I know y'all are hearing me swallow and all that stuff. Well, I'm having a lot of drainage again. It's allergies. Now, I noticed over there, the pollen's not near as bad as it is here. You know, I would have thought it would have been just about the same, but it wasn't. I think they've had more rain than us. And, you know, everybody's car here is yellow. I don't care if you wash it every day. It'll be yellow by the night. So pollen is just awful here. And I know I'm not sick. And if I was sick, if I had something that was going around, then I wouldn't be here. But that's neither here nor there, is it? Okay, I wanted to let you know, I enjoyed watching Ray's video that she did on the scamming and all that stuff. Now, I did receive an email from that same company she highlighted. I didn't, as I've told y'all before, when I get requests like that has nothing to do with anything I talk about, I just hit delete. Once in a while, I might be nice and say, sorry, I'm not interested, but now if it's beauty, it's a different thing. But I never click on the links. I always go out. Now, I haven't done what she suggested, so I will do that from now on. So I appreciate that, Ray. But I am very particular. Now, I do get some stuff that's sent to me from LTK, Like to Know It. And so I know that normally they have already vetted them. Now, I'm sure some could slip by just as soon as I say that. But I'm very particular. But most of the time, I'm saying no now. Now, I did get sent something the other week, but it's from a brand that I'm very familiar with and have worked with them in the past. So I know who their contact person is. I know what their emails look like. So it's, I know that much. So that video will be coming up soon. And they have a new product that I hadn't used that I'll talk to you about. And then they also have an oldie but goodie that I'll talk to you about. And of course, they sent it to me for free. I'll tell y'all that. And of course, like I said before, if it's not somebody I'm familiar with, or it doesn't have something to do with beauty, I just hit no now. I just hit delete. Just not going to do it. Just not going to do it. Now, if somebody wants to send me an e-bike, I might have to think about that one. But nobody's going to send me an e-bike. Nobody's going to send me an e-bike. Because I don't go around here exercising. But that may change. You never know. You never know. Okay, so the dresses are out. It's getting hot in here. I'm going to work. Hope you have a great day. If you're having a heat wave too, make it through. I hope you make it through it. If you are in the Midwest, the plains where you might have had some bad weather, I hope you're okay. I watched some of the storm chasers. I know one time yesterday there was like 6 tornado warnings and 28 severe storm warnings. So I know a lot of people got hit yesterday. So I hope everybody made it through okay. I don't know. Like I say, I kind of turned it. Watch wrestling. I know I'm terrible. So anyway, I'm going to work. Talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe. If you haven't, like this video and leave me a comment. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.